10 were called to battle. Not all remain. None on this stage shrink from a fight.
About it, honestly. I mean, look, you think about what position 5 Rubiks have been building, it's mech. What do lots of offlaners build? It's also mech.
There you go.
Honestly,
there you go.
Like, just off of that.
Tsunami, any reply?
Oh, no, he's gone. Yeah, he's left
quiet.
the building.
He's quiet.
I think the only concern I have for the Rubik this game is there are no spells in particular, like an Earthshaker, any spells from Earthshaker, but obviously the Fissure, Impale on Nyx Assassin, Jakiro. There's no, like, spells I really want to steal that I think are going to be, like, a big game changer. Like, Lasso, sure.
Avalanche is pretty Avalanche is pretty good, because you get a massive range.
It's pretty good, but to me, it's not, like, good to the point where I'm like, we need to give our Rubik farm so he gets an Aether Blink, whatever he needs to steal it. That's my problem with it.
Hear me out.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Screw the mech build.
Okay, screw the mech build.
You go for Orchid, you build damage, and you only steal multi-shot.
I'm side-eyeing him really hard right now.
Right? Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and then you lose the game?
No, well, right, you actually get an Ags.
Okay.
So you can now steal Gust and multi-shot.
Okay.
And you also have Orchid, Infinite Silences, insane damage. Rubik's your carry. Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle, and then they BKB and you die because you are Rubik with Ag Scepter and nothing else.
and Orchid.
Oh, and maybe DJ's dead here as well.
Oh.
And he's, not looking too happy about that. Good Avalanche.
No, he has Avalanche. But he did have to go for Avalanche level 1, which sucks because, especially, actually, what are the lanes going to look like? I'm assuming a CM Drow? Yeah, okay, so DJ will go with Batrider, so he's dealing with a Trim Protector.
And Morph.
Would you, I think you'd still go for the tree grab, right? So you can trade
obviously, because then you hit tree with a tree.
No, but memes aside, I still think you go for that, because you can trade somewhat decently against Treant, or you just lose that trade battle every time?
I feel like you probably lose it, especially with Leech Seed. I don't know, maybe you're looking for a toss back into threatening,
sticky napalm.
Well, I mean, that might be enough. I mean, at level 2, right, obviously into the Firefly, and you just chase him down. It's one of those things where, like, okay, he's at 4 stacks of napalm, I'm going to toss him back, we can probably kill him. That's all the Batrider really needs, right? Avalanche maybe can look to achieve the same. At least it's going to secure DJ that CS top for now. But we'll see how his game continues to improve. Oh, he's just going to skip waves. Okay, whatever. Then he doesn't really care. He's just going to avoid the lane.
Okay. Honestly, as we are seeing in the Rubik right now, Fapel's a very strong ability to win the lane, and his stats are really good, so I don't think he's actually that worried. I also feel like if a CM Drow lane, imagine putting any melee offlaner against this lane.
But I also don't think that this Rubik Fade Bolt for CS is sustainable by any means. That's the problem. It's 120 mana. Like, it's good damage, but it's 130 mana for less than 200 damage at level 2. It's a good cooldown, but...
You buy 2 Sage Masks. One you turn into Bazzi, which will eventually become your Wraith Pact, because you're going Aura Rubik.
Because you're Aura Rubik,
yes. Right? And the other one, Earn.
Sure.
There.
Correct.
And then now you have enough mana.
Honestly, this would have been a pretty good Rubik game if they had Book of the... What's it called? Necronomicon still in there. A little bit of strength, because it's 2 Sage's Mask and the Belt of Strength on the right.
Oh, right. I mean, I actually really like this build. You can do it on Brewmaster, by the way, if you want to copy it. It's very, very nice. The double Sage Mask into like 2 items, but on Rubik doesn't work. I think you can only go single Sage Mask.
And maybe Q just dies here, because of course he can't really take advantage of Tag Team because he has Rubik in his lane. I don't know, this lane just feels really awkward. I don't know. I
just think this lane from FNATIC is honestly really strong. I'm actually, no memes aside, sold on this Rubik.
I agree. Wait, you are sold on this Rubik?
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather have something like Snapfire, for example, as a ranged offlaner.
Yes.
Or DP.
Or even the Quap, I would have been fine with.
Yeah, I mean, he's not my first option.
I also, maybe they just die here on Q as well.
No, look, they have Tag Team. Oh, look at the Rubik. Oh, look at the Rubik hit. And now the Telekinesis with Fate Bolt.
Wow.
Rubik is gone.
Wow.
I am so hyped. Winter is wrong. Every kill that Jabs gets, Winter loses a little bit of his day rate.
That's right. I don't know. Like I said, you're looking for your ice paths. You're looking for your...
You mean the spell 2 times.
Yeah, you can steal the spell twice.
Yes, exactly. That's a dead Queen of Pain. Like I said, this is where the real doubt in the draft is the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, but I think 23 just has an absolutely free game.
Yeah, John Well, he will die to the tag team.
And they're actually committing on this TP. They want 23?
They want Jabs. They know Jabs is the most important hero. He fireflies himself. Snowball to cover Jabs. He's out of the multi-shot range, but Jabs, he's getting burnt by KP's Firefly.
And maybe Q now too? DK as well, closing the door.
Q though, the layers of fat not saving him. They're not insulating him enough. He'll die to the Avalanche instead. KP, he seems to be in a...
You don't really want Meatball because the cooldown's super long, but it's nice for clearing waves as Rubik. And it's really confusing for enemies. Mid lane, or top lane actually, it's DJ. Nice shards, he's likely dead here. Good Avalanche though, there is no lasso however.
There's no overgrowth, careful. Snowball with the Sonic Wave, that Snowball is useless. Meatball used on the snowballing hero, but he just avoids it by walking to the side. Armel doesn't know what to do against this, retreats.
Johnwell as well is not really sure if he should go in anymore.
He's only level 5 either. That freezing field, it doesn't feel very strong.
Yeah, and they're just lingering here, 40 seconds until they have lasso. It's kind of awkward. 23 is just farming his heart away, basically. He's going for that Manta into the BKB.
His heart out, you mean?
It's away.
Overgrowth. We have Walrus Punch too. Everything for the Invoker. In comes the Tusk, and out goes the Invoker.
I don't know if they can
Rubik's back too, careful.
Yeah, he still has Forge Spirit stolen.
No, that's probably not very useful.
Probably
It's 2 Avalanche now.
Yeah, he'd like that.
Feel it?
I'll take it.
And he realized
nothing really going to happen there. His Talon are going to be left empty-handed. Tiny Blink Dagger online for DJ. He's got that at a fairly decent timing, I should say. He is the richest support hero in the game after kind of being booted from that top lane very early on, because there wasn't really much he could do there. But I think for now, it's just going to be a race for this BKB. Gabby has... Is that a full Hurricane Pike already? It is.
Oh, there's DJ. Hit by the Shadow Strike.
It's fine.
I don't know, they threw a tree at him. And now shards. Oh my god, all of the elements against DJ, but Fire is coming to his rescue. Lasso, however, has been stopped by a Walrus Punch. Freezing Field also been cancelled by the Snowball. The Sunstrike not hitting the Queen of Pain, but the multi-shot has hit her dead on.
Wow.
That's going to kill Q and Mikoto, as a Tornado tries to catch the remaining heroes. Very short Tornado. Jabs realizing Tree Throw is the worst spell to steal. Steals the Ice Wall. That's not going to help him either.
No, it is not. And that's why Talon... Need to be a little bit more careful in these engagements. The Hypothermia doing a lot of work here against the Morphling, obviously, but also even just a couple of stacks onto the Queen of Pain there mean that the mechanism heals for much less, which is very
good point.
Very significant, right? Early on when it's actually the Rubik's first item. He's going into 4-staff next, which means he's just straight up wasted. I mean, I guess it's stats, but he's basically wasted 500 gold on this crown, which doesn't really feel good.
Yep. Sure, yeah. Just a tank like she used to be played.
Lincolns, yeah, I think that's probably the best way to be played. As long as it's 23, not having to absorb literally every single targeted spell in the game, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think he'll be fine. Again, I think it really just is the Drow this game that's going to be his biggest concern. That being said, she's still a pretty big concern at this stage, right? The free fight that they gave him, as well as the Aegis, means that Gabby's got lots of very efficient items on himself right now. BKB almost well, enough for at least the Yasha, but not the full Manta style. And they have Alacrity.
Look at that Alacrity buff on Gabby.
It's turning that crossbow into machine gun.
Yep. Also, a machine gun that shoots like other machine guns. That's how strong it is. It's absurd.
Trying to bait him here. DJ just kind of chilling right next to his friend.
Oh, it's going to be Jabs. Oh, he did the toss-back play. That was really good. Overgrowth on top of that for the Drow, Sonic Wave, everything for Gabby, but Gabby's still alive. So with the BKB, trying to go for Jabs, but they did steal the lasso. Jabs will secure the kill before he falls.
Still fighting John-Noel. He still has bonus armor.
He really has to kill the CM before going on anyone else, which allows everyone else on FNATIC.
Courtesy of the buyback.
Except for DJ to get away.
Yep. Nice job there. Q does have to buy back, but it's still fairly worth it as they're going to... Pretty much.
Guys, why are we spending spells on this hero? She just did all she could do.
Yeah, she's giving her a real purpose, and now the rest of Talon here swooping from below.
Oh, that Walrus Punch is courageous.
23, speaking of courage.
Yeah, and they have an overgrowth still. Ollie couldn't get it off, though. Got stopped by DJ. That's going to work, but 23 turns into Drow. The multi-shot, they try to block the Manta style, but the illusions are too weak. John Well, 23's biggest enemy. He's figured it out. He can just stun.
Wow. He has indeed figured it out. 23 with a tip on that Gabby. KP being routed from the fight.
Oh, that's Blink, though.
Very good.
And a regen.
Thank you, Gaben.
Wow. Oh, but Jabs. He got Psychic Headbanded, but Jab's still stronger.
Wow.
And there, Mikoto found his purpose.
That's the reason. You tank Bat Rider spells and you nuke them from 500 range.
You are literally just picking a Bat Rider counter.
23.
Co-op right now is a glorified Lotus Sword.
Yeah, and 23 has just been soloing Roche the whole time. DJ thinking about going for a cheeky play here.
No cheek today.
Yeah, no cheek for him. I think Talon, they're not even going to turn the other cheek. They're just going to smack his.
Yes. Smack both. Applaud his cheeks.
Yeah.
Joker play.
Here's the smoke.
We have Axe and Tusk.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one. That does leave him without buyback, though, so he can no longer be that man up front trying to scout. That position, or that role, might have to be swapped over to Ali, who does have buyback and Blink. Makoto, he's just in.
Ooh, trying to Walrus punch him. Instead, the last is going to be used for this Tusk, but that is just dying, it seems like. KP can't get away from the Scotty. They just ignored him.
Okay.
That's always the solution. Now they're going for a more valuable target. Got Gabby. 23 Savage, it seems like he got recalled to attack Gabby. That's the real one, the one multi-shotting. And no, he meets his arch nemesis, and KP as well, who blinks in the middle of his waveform.
DJ!
He's still fighting this. DJ has hopes, but he's inhaled too much hopium today.
Yeah, way too much hopium for him. Oh, close. I got real excited there. There was a Sunstrike that almost hit Makoto. Armel also has 8,000 friggin' gold just sitting in there. That's almost a third of his net worth, a little bit less, a fifth of his net worth that's doing nothing for him.
That's a fourth.
It is a fourth, actually, you're right. Spend his money, man. Yeah, spend money to make money.
I mean, he's just waiting for the overwhelming blink. I understand the point. They say for buyback.
He's got 5K surplus.
Yeah.
It's more than enough.
Oh, yeah, it is, but he can't get the courier to the secret shop.
I guess, but he was just over by the secret shop. I don't know. He needs to spend this money, man. Okay. It's burning a hole in his metaphorical pocket, in his metaphorical goblin pocket.
Because invokers do wear pants.
That he does. Yeah. Yeah, but they don't need to care about Quap. If they're killing the other people besides Morph and Quap first, which they have been executing on so far, sure, because of mistakes, whatever. Sure. Talon, I mean, FNATIC aren't going to complain about that. What are they going to say? Oh, guys, we won the game, but we didn't kill the carry first. Doesn't count? No, I mean, that's not what I'm pointing out. I'm pointing out that maybe Talon just needs to compose himself. Well, sure, but I mean, that's what I've been telling them all game, I feel like. Sure, that's fair too. You know, like, maybe that's just how they're playing right now. Yeah. I mean, maybe not. As DJ's going to go in, ooh, Aeon Disc and Yules, that feels bad. No, that feels pretty good, because they can kill a Tusk with this. That's the... It's a dieback. A dieback? No Walrus. They did steal Lasso, though. Jabs has Lasso right now. With Ag Scepter, by the way. That doesn't matter if he just gets Lassoed instead, and he gets killed in the middle of that Lasso. KP will fall to Sonic Wave, that's a second Sonic Wave, as the Morphing's trying to kill around the Drow Ranger. He's been turned into a pig, and now he's been butchered. Talon, you're right. No, I'm sorry, I was a doubter. I didn't know what to say. Like, Talon, they just haven't been playing well. Like, it's just the way it is. FNATIC, like I said, they got a real chance in this game. It's 3 heroes dead without buyback. I forgot Rubik's a core. Yeah, FNATIC is doing it. So it's 3 heroes dead. That's the one buyback that they have, with the exception of Quap. So Makoto still has buyback, but no one else does. We'll see how long of a Roche respawn this is, but this could be extremely punishing. I don't think it matters. Maybe you just go for it. Maybe you're right. Maybe they need to buy back on this bat and just get in there. He doesn't have Lasso or BKB, but... You know they don't have buybacks, because you saw them all buy back, right? And Morphling can't go it alone. I think the question mark is going to be... Go. No, actually... Yeah, FNATIC doesn't care. They know. They have Alacrity on a Drow Ranger. What are you supposed to do against that? Mikoto is... Oh, I forgot Mikoto was here, actually. He has no Sonic Waves. I think this is a loss. I think this is an L. I think it is an L. Yeah, deal with the Tiny, but DJ, he's okay with dying as long as the Alacrity Drow Ranger keep hitting. This is it. Mikoto can't annoy Gabby enough, and he's actually going to die finally. They're going in. They got rid of him. There's the TP as well for the Bat Rider. I don't think it matters. This game's over, dude. Yeah. Well, the toss, maybe. An attempt by the Morphling? No, the Invoker's still hitting. Arnell will get rid of this Ancient. FNATIC, they get the victory against Talon. Not his biased outlook, but I think it's a 2-0. I am with him on the Tiny analysis. Yeah. I feel like this Visage Luna is okay, but not the greatest thing in the world. Sure. You have nothing to move the game. Especially in this patch. Yes, exactly. You have nothing to move the game. Yeah. And lo and behold, you have a bunch of push, but who cares if TA is blowing you up? Okay. I don't necessarily disagree with you if you're simply looking at these two teams, these 10 heroes, excluding everything that's happened over the past 3 weeks.
Right, like if you cover the logos.
Well, and if you're just tuning in for the very first time, then yeah, I agree. I agree completely. You're right. But I don't think that's accurate considering the game we just saw, considering what's on the line for Talon, considering what FNATIC have to play for. I mean, did you see their player cams after they won the game?
What, FNATIC's?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a smile from KP.
That's about it, though. I mean, like, it's not. I mean, I know it's a game one. You know, listen, I'm not trying to do the whole Kyle whatever stuff, right?
What is the
Remember after, like, he made a tweet about, like, oh, you got to rein it in after you win only one game after.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Like, I'm not trying to, like, read into it, you know, like, it's silly, but, like, they're not even all playing together. Like, I don't know, man. Like, we'll see. Like, it is, the C teams like to ruin other C teams. Yes, very true, but I don't see that happening here. I think for Talon, that's a kick in the pants, you know? There's a wake-up game. And guess what? They're definitely going to be awake here.
Okay. I think the draft's determine a lot here, and I don't know if they're awake, honestly.
I think they are. I think it'll be fine. I disagree with your point that you cannot play around any hero on this map. I think you definitely can.
You can play around Tiny.
No, I think that's wrong. I think around the first 20 minutes, sure. But after that, you're playing around the familiars, right? You're getting Luna in this deathball push, you're giving them sidekick, and you're getting everyone in range to push. That's what they're playing around.
All right, we'll see.
We'll see if it works, right? Because there's a lot of counterplay here, and of course, Tiny's going to have a hard game. That's obviously not out of the question. John Wall, I thought, was going to die there, and said maybe they turned for Gabby? This is, like, not good for Gabby.
Why is Gabby there? Why is Gabby there? He's gonna die.
Okay.
Was he getting the rage? If he was. That was stopping the refraction from coming out.
Yeah.
But, you know, they'll revise that for the next assault on the TA.
I'd be really surprised if it was Soul Assumption. I don't know.
I mean, he's holding on to it.
I know, and I see.
Armel activated the Exorcism to go mid, but there's still a couple creeps on the way, which means this Exo is not gonna do too much damage to towers. Armel? He's trying to take advantage of this catapult.
Yeah, he's nearby too.
Yeah, there's no way to let him do this. He's not getting away with this Exorcism. It's just going to be, I mean, I wouldn't say wasted to put a little bit of pressure, but that was it. 23 Savage, he meets with DJ, gets the Bounty Rune. DJ could be aggressive here. Onslaught has an incredible range, but DJ is to join back with his Primal Beast if he wants to live for now. As 23 just gives him a warning shot here of the Lucent Beam.
Initiation against the Tiny, not to mention the potential snowball saves that he could be going for.
There's a smoke by FNATIC. They're playing around this. Oh no, I was gonna say Desolator time, but it's not. It's Greaves, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess it has to be Greaves. There's also a full Wraith Pact finished up by Jabs, by the way, who might end up being caught by this smoke. That is unless FNATIC decide to hook around here for the Tier 1 tower.
That's what they seem to be doing. They want to go for a simple kill right now. They see Mikoto, though. That's a much more valuable one. Onslaught first. Q is on the way. They have Pulverized, though. KP catches up to the Tiny. And it's difficult for Q to get close. And Q, well, actually, instead face a different hero. Trying to kill him in time. DJ saves himself with a snowball. For now, alive thanks to all the healing for the Greaves. Q and Mikoto are down.
Yeah, the Freezing Field did work there. Not only that, I'm going to get these familiars.
Frostbite, I forgot about that.
Plus 200, he just resummoned those as well, so Jabs is going to be hurting for 2 minutes here without his familiars. You are not a hero right now on Visage.
Winter better start fighting for those keys.
Maybe.
Look, the Tiny got stopped, they didn't make any moves. They bunched up first, they're already playing on the Greaves timing. It's looking pretty good for FNATIC.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It allows Jabs to get his next item for you guys to continue pushing. Why has it taken this long?
KP, oh, okay. And also when you blink like that.
What?
It's okay,
Maybe they're stressed. Maybe they're stressed.
They might be stressed. Oh, they're pushing him to the low ground though. Things will dispose, but that's a great silence here. They just initiate with the Exorcism. They trample a Treant, and they pulverize a Treant. Now going for Mikoto next. Wraith Pact though is reducing a lot of the damage. Finally done with. Mikoto is going to get burned afterwards. Jaunwell is looking for Jab. Freezing Field to get through his cloak. And now I think they're actually deciding for 23 Savage first. Now Jabs is the target. Jabs gets a slow off, immediately frostbitten, immediately killed.
Talon are absolutely crumbling right now. I mean, I don't even know what to say, man.
As far as the chances of the major.
They once again, I mean, hey, they're still not out of it even if they lose this.
They have to go to tiebreaker.
They have to go to tiebreakers. However, I mean, I don't know what it is, if this is like the first Visage game in a while for Mr. Jabs. But I mean, he is just not doing anything with these familiars in the fights. They're just getting absolutely cleared instantly.
Look, it does not feel like it will be Visage game.
I mean, it's not the worst Visage game I've ever seen, to be honest, but like, they're just never in the right position. He's not using them for scouting. Talon are really going for some super haphazard engagements. Now they've just lost Roche prior to 20 minutes. They're going to lose Marcy as well.
Yeah, but I feel like this Visage...
Oh, mid, well, maybe they get... Okay, the Gabby out of position here.
Yeah, but he's not killing Makoto though. Overgrowth, there's not Gabby. He's done Aegis, however. Chunwell, Frostbite, doesn't save Gabby. But there's reinforcements coming. Cavalry is slowly getting there. Onslaught, not ready though. And there's the Eclipse. Chunwell will tank this first teammate. Gabby, do not go back in. Okay, he considered it for a second to commit suicide, but he didn't choose to.
Oh, they're just going to ignore Ali. The disrespect onto my boy Shriant. They're going
with the onslaught. They have the...
They have Pulverize, and now they've got the gap close.
That's perfect. Pulverize now hits him. Walrus Punch for a little more damage. Bang him against the floor. That's a dead 23 seconds.
And Ali is going to be killed off in the meantime by Armel, who did at least go back to kill the tree. Yes, the respect kill. Top lane, they're not done though. DJ is going to go down.
Yeah, but now they're diving a tower, and they know they have free reign to just go on.
And Makoto just used Blink as well.
KP maybe was a little bit overzealous. There's nobody nearby except for Gabby, and Gabby can't really help him. KP's just hoping to tank this. Thanks to his Vanguard, he'll be able to. Q rebounds onto him. Is stunned though, lacks damage, and that means that KP will live. Makoto's still under tower. Gabby's considering going onto him. He's already slowed him because of the trap, but luckily has a Blink dagger and will be able to get away.
Yeah, Jabs just also traps up the wazoo right now as well, which does not make this any easier for Talon to try and get into range unscouted, right?
That's true. Gabby's not even bothering to go for the shard because he's going to go straight up Daedalus right now.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I like Daedalus as well. I mean, I feel like you burst a Luna so quickly. A Luna is already struggling to keep herself relevant.
I feel like you only need shard if Ollie's or Jabs become either a big issue, and so far that hasn't really been the case.
Yep.
I think that's BKB though for Makoto. Yeah, indeed. So he finally has BKB. He's gonna buy out for this, Avo. Roche up in 90. Sorry, make that even less. 70 seconds.
Oh, so this smoke would be crucial if they can manage.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to bait 23.
The smoke just got revealed because the familiars went too close to them. Now they know if they smoked.
It's never too good.
It's nighttime. I would suppose they should have seen it. They should have seen it though. There we go. Hit the familiars a couple times.
And you can see, like, those otherwise would be...
Okay, there's the Primal Beast. That's going to work out. KP should die in this. That's going to be a really good start for them. Unless KP gets away with the onslaught.
I'm telling you, he's so tanky. Greaves are so good.
And the Crimson Guard.
It's almost kind of unbelievable that he lives there, to be honest. They just really did a little bit more. But their magic damage is really quite lacking, to be honest. Because it means Gabby's hitting them. And Gabby can kill them much faster than a DP.
Yeah, okay, I'm sold. That's a good way to explain it. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, well, or obviously Gabby says, me carry, me take.
I mean, I think that's actually what happened, but I'm glad that we analyzed it as if they made this whole process up.
Yeah, for sure. We give pros a lot of credits. That's when we hard to cut to the true site, and Gabby says, me take, me.
Yes.
Mine, don't touch.
I can't tell you the amount of times I've talked to pros, and they had a clip of me, like, analyzing what they were doing, and they laughed at
Careful. In trouble, Makoto.
Makoto. Oh, they have the Walrus kick. That BKB won't be of much use for Makoto.
No.
They also play skee ball here with Gabby as they force them forward and backward.
And he's got a DD into. Oh my goodness, Makoto, no chance, no saves, no force staffs? Question mark? No force staffs.
No,
that's
they have none.
In my opinion, a mistake against this kind of a lineup.
You don't have great force staff carriers.
No, you don't. But
you really don't. Like, Marcy can't build a force staff, or else you're just giving up on the Skirl.
Got full AC.
Trant could, I guess.
Buyback on Tiny. I mean,
Exo committed.
I think Luna ought to have one for sure, but she feels like she needs to go for damage, and I can see why, because FNATIC at the gates here, trying to deny Talon the guaranteed
you. Oh, deactivate the BKB.
There's a kick.
He tries to go for Katie, but with Crimson Guard, he's just not going to die. They're going for Jabs instead. Overgrowth trying to stand it, but it doesn't hit most of the targets, which means Jabs is down. 23 Savage trying to fight with the Eclipse, but Gabby's ignoring it. And he almost killed off 23 Savage almost by accident there.
And he's going to completely melt this tower, living armor or not. And they'll get a Fortify, but FNATIC with very little reason to leave here. Gabby even confident to tank it through. He's hit level 20. Meld now dispels. He's got Aegis still for over half its duration. 2 minutes, 45 seconds right now as the tier 3 tower will crumble. Now there's another Fortify for Talon, but there's no Visage for a minute. And further, sorry, there's no Visage for 20 seconds. What I meant to say, Abo, was there's no Familiars for a minute. So he's just Auras. That's it. So quite wisely, they will not use the Fortify. Careful, FNATIC have left an ugly presence on the high ground. There it is. Okay, they're going to get the wards. So no immediate threat.
The TA's top lane, the Primal Beast. Okay, they can't cancel his TP, right? Not Meld, hit Bash.
I didn't even kill this Primal Beast illusion. It's not good for Luna.
He now has a Heaven's Halberd as well, which is going to help a lot against him.
Yeah.
You mentioned that earlier.
I think his newest item is this casual plate mail, so he is like ridiculously tanky.
Oh, I like the casual plate mail. Into the BKB.
68% physical resist on top of the Crimson Guard active buff, which...
Oh, Savage. Oh, they saw this. And they wanted the kick with a snowball combo. That's going to work. Walrus Sponge as well. Savage, though, does have that BKB. Gabby trying to get on top of him. And apparently just not doing enough damage.
Yeah.
It's not working out for them just yet.
But the Pulverize?
Almost available as well. Pulverize,
oh, no,
but no damage to go with it. Oh, he did. So then 23 Savage dies. Ollie as well. And the real carries are Mel the whole time.
Oh, no.
Gabby was barely hitting there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and everyone's still full HP on top. The FNATIC, I mean, they've seriously now are giving
the lead. Also, they didn't win the whole game last time. You know, like they weren't winning the whole game, and they just dropped it.
I mean, it's very true.
I think also FNATIC has it. I mean, it's just the drafts, man. I can't escape the fact that you picked the carry nobody picks. You picked a strategy that's, I mean, not obsolete, but it's just old.
It's too cute, right?
It's too cute, and this strategy is super forced as well.
All right, well, maybe at least they'll get through Roshan here at a respectable pace. But
they have Exo.
FNATIC, they've got incredible counter initiation here. They'll fight this.
But they're late.
They are late. But how late?
Quite late.
Late enough?
No BKB. Yeah, he's dead.
Yep. Okay.
That's
they use Exo. They use Exo. FNATIC want to fight.
Yeah, they do. What just happened to Luna? Oh, got kicked. Okay. As Gabby decides to fight against Q instead.
Lose the fight.
Well, yeah, Armel's too strong. The real carry dealt with the Luna. Now deals with Q. Gabby, who knows you? Armel, the true savior, activates BKB. 23 Savage, though, does have a second Eclipse. Someone needs to help Armel.
Okay. It's fine for now.
He has Blink still in 2 seconds. There we go. He's just going to go for the easiest target, which is Ollie, but Ollie gets away in time. She wasn't available earlier.
Yeah, and 23 is going to be able to TP away. He's going to push one more wave. This is very bold from him. I think FNATIC now...
No Exo.
What stops them from now going to tier 4 towers but themselves? Nothing. Okay, good.
Yeah, well, there's Eclipse ready.
But no BKB on Luna.
True. Jab.
Oh, there is. There's BKB.
Oh, there is, because he refreshed both, obviously. There's the Eclipse. There's the second Eclipse used. And KP's the target. However, 23 Savage fighting the TA held on. He has 7 reflection instances right now, so it's a little bit harder to kill him.
Oh,
Jab instead got frozen solid. That's not the stone form he was looking for.
30 seconds till you have the tiny back, but FNATIC all in now, trying to get this tier 4 down, trying to deny Talon the guaranteed spot to the major.
They're very close. 23 Savage, he doesn't want to go to the Nightbreakers. It's not his option any longer as Ollie dies. His teammates are dying left, right, and center. Finally covered to the Tusk, but it's for Q, and the Pulverize gets 23 Savage. He will fall.
He's got buyback?
He does have buyback and the cheese. He preserves it for this next fight. Gabby, though, is concentrating on the Ancient. He killed Q by accident almost. No. He does. 23 Savage now Simon's forced to go back. The toss back. Hopefully that will work on Gabby. He has cheese, though. But Gabby, he's fighting inside the mountain.
Gabby,
he's letting the team finish for him. Armel, the true carry, will take the Ancient. DJ can't believe himself. Zhao is so happy. That is called Schadenfreude, my friends. They know they just forced these tiebreakers.